Hey, what's up everybody? This is the thejunksynchronhero. Today is September 13th, 2012, and I have the third installment for my Blue Eye Shining deck profile. There's been a lot of changes, or, well, yeah, let's just get to it. Yeah, you guys will see what's been changed. So first off, we'll go with the monsters. We have Light and Darkness Dragon. It needs 2 tributes. It can't be special summoned. Basically, it can negate any kind of card effect, monster, spell, trap, at the cost of 500 attack points and 500 defense. So you can only use it 4 times because it only has 2400 defense, and you can't subtract 500 from 400. So, and then the cool thing about this card is if it's destroyed, either by battle or card effect, you can go ahead and select a monster card in your graveyard, then destroy every other card you have out in your field, and special summon that monster. So he's pretty cool. Next up we have Dragonic Knight. This card's really cool. Everybody runs Thunder Kings, Snowman Eaters, Breakers now, so this card's a really cool one. Anytime a card effect a monster card effect would activate that would destroy one of your cards, that card is still sent to the graveyard, but then you get to special summon this card from your hand. So he's really great. And he's got a good 2800 attack points. Finally, the main monster for this deck, the Blue Eye Shining Dragon. This guy is pretty cool. You have to tribute a Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon in order to summon him, and there's no other way. He gains 300 attack points for every dragon type in your graveyard, and he can't be targeted by spell, trap, or monsters effects. Now, obviously, he can't be targeted by stuff like Fissure, Regeki Break, Book of Moon, or like Grand Mole, stuff like that. But stuff like Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Dark Hole, which targets more than one monster, can destroy him. So you have to be careful about that. Other than that, it's a really powerful card. Next up is a new addition, Dandelion. This works really well with the Regeki breaks. Basically, when this card is sent to the graveyard, get 2 fluff tokens. That's really good for sacrificing for your higher powered monsters. So there we go. Totem Dragon. This guy's great. During your standby phase, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this bad boy from your graveyard. He counts as 2 tributes for a dragon type. You can only special summon them from your graveyard if the only monsters in your graveyard are dragon types. So, got to be careful with that. Not only that, if he's special summoned through his own effect, he's removed from play at the end of the turn. He's removed from play when instead going to the graveyard. So, there we go. Next up is Destiny Hero Dasher. This guy's cool. While he's in your graveyard, only once during the duel, if you draw a monster card, like let's say you drew Dragonic Knight, you go ahead and you go, well, I have Dasher in my graveyard, so I'll use Dasher's effect, and due to its effect, you would automatically be allowed to special summon Dragonic Knight. You can only do that once during a duel. We added in 2 Delta Flyers. These cards work really great with, Alexandrite Dragons. Have an Alexandrite Dragon on the field that's level 4. Then play Delta Flyer. Delta Flyer is a tuner monster that increases the level of another monster by 1 when it's summoned. So you can increase the level of Alexandrite Dragon, make it a 5. Then tune with Delta Flyer, who's level 3. Get out either a Stardust Dragon or a Red Dragon Archfiend. So there we go. Next up, we have Red Eye's Darkness Metal. This guy's really awesome. Banish a Dragon-type monster on your side of the field to special summon him, and then once per turn, you can special summon a Dragon-type from your hand or graveyard. So he's really cool. 2 Vice Dragons. It's basically the Cyber Dragon of this deck, although if you do use its effect to special summon it, its attack and defense will be cut in half. But really, you'll just be using it for like Dragon's Rebirth and other things. Next up, we have 3 White Stone of Legends. When this card's sent to the graveyard, you get to go ahead and add a Blue Eyes to your hand. No Kaibamans anymore, by the way. I'll get to why we have no more Kaibamans. 3 Alexandrite Dragons, good 2000 beat stick. It can get over those Thunder Kings and stuff like that, so it's really great. Then obviously 3 obviously 3 blue eyes, going with the Asian accent today, obviously 3 blue eyes for getting out that blue eyes ultimate, so you can ultimately, no pun intended, get out the blue eyes shining. Next up are spells. We run 1 Monster Reborn, Dragon's Mirror, remove from play your 3 blue eyes in your graveyard to special summon your blue eyes ultimate. I would suggest waiting until you had blue eyes shining and maybe your opponent had no back rows, that way you'd be able to that way you'd be able to special summon it without any problems. Heavy Storm, Book of Moon, Dark Hole. I added in a Foolish Burial, help get that blue eyes in that graveyard or whatever else you need to. 2 trade-ins. Basically, you discard a level 8 monster and you get to draw 2 cards. So pitch those blue eyes, get 2 cards. That's really nice. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. Get rid of those back rows. We all need those. And then this is a new card. I just got it today. I got 3 of them. 3 Cards of Consonance. Basically, you discard a Dragon-type tuner with 1,000 or less attack points, and you draw 2 cards. And it just so happens that all 3 of our White Stone of Legends are Dragon-type tuners with 1,000 or less attack points. So boom, you'll get, not only will you get to draw 2 cards, but you'll add a blue eyes to your hand in the process. So that's a really cool card. Lastly, we have the traps. We just have 6. 3 Regeki breaks, destroy your opponent's monsters or spell or trap cards by discarding a card from your hand, so pitch those blue eyes or anything else. I like to use this on stuff like Utopia, My Stroke, all sorts of good stuff like that. And then we have 3 Dragon's Rebirth. This card is really cool. You can take a card like Alexandrite Dragon, banish it, and then you'll get to special summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard. You know, get out your blue eyes. Maybe you've cleared your opponent's field, like, I've done this on Dueling Network, where I'll have a blue eyes out in the field, attack directly, Dragon's Rebirth, banish that blue eyes, get out another blue eyes, attack directly again, maybe for game. So there are a lot of neat things you can do with Dragon's Rebirth. So Dragon's Rebirth is awesome, and it's chainable. Extra deck, we have Thunder End Dragon. Basically, it takes 2 level 8 normal monsters, so 2 blue eyes. It's not going to happen a lot, trust me, but if it does, boom, you got 2 level 8 blue eyes, overlay them for Thunder End Dragon, detach an overlay unit from Thunder End Dragon, and it destroys every other monster on the field except for itself. So it's really cool. It's a fun card, not really too competitive. A lot of people don't use it, and yeah, that's because it's really not that great, but it's still pretty fun. Red Dragon Archfiend, or Red Demon's Dragon. He's really awesome. Basically, when he attacks a defense position monster, he destroys all other defense monsters on the field, so he's really cool. Be careful, because if one of your monsters, every monster that doesn't attack during a turn gets destroyed, so you have to let all your monsters attack, otherwise Red Dragon Archfiend will destroy them. So he's pretty cool. Stardust Dragon, we all know the benefits and the drawbacks to Stardust, so I'm not going to go over that. And then lastly, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So that's it, everybody. This has been my Blue Eyes Shining deck profile, the 3rd. This is the thejunksynchronhero signing out. Peace. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, etc. Good constructive criticism is always welcome. I like suggestions on how I can make this deck better. But I've play tested this I've been playtesting this build, and it works really well. It's really fun. You can definitely get out that Blue Eyes Shining really quick. Yeah, at least with the Cards of Consonance being added, you have quicker access to it. So yeah, this is the thejunksynchronhero signing out. Peace, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Alright, have a good weekend.